national squad. His interview with another idol and another icon of Brazil, Romário, made the rounds. Trying to turn his Thiago Almada, puts a ball for Julián Álvarez. Julián! For Argentina in 4 minutes in the first offensive action of the night. Thiago Almada with a knifing ball through the teeth of the Brazilian defense, and there was Araña, the spider, Julián Álvarez, the quick free kick by Argentina. De Paul. And there you're going to see the action. The header by Tagliafico. Almada with this beautiful ball. Álvarez continuing to push forward as he always does. Never going to be too pretty, but damn, is it going to be effective. Julián crashing against the two Brazilian center backs, Murillo and Guilherme Arana. He decides to go on, and just before Bento comes out, he touches the ball in and scores the opening goal. Argentina 1 thanks to Julián Álvarez. Brazil 0. Third goal for the Atletico Madrid forward, Julián. Terrific pass from Almada. But of course, the credit to Julián for continuing with the action, despite the ball going a little bit to his left and sort of deflecting in the Brazilian defense. Guti commits a foul against Rodrigo, and what a way to start this game. With an opening goal, with a quick goal before the 5th minute of action. Setting us up for what we all hope is a memorable night. We are certainly on the right path with this goal by Álvarez. As we said, his 3rd in the CONMEBOL qualifying tournament. Dale Campeón chance. We are the champs. Coming down from the Monumental. First opportunity for Brazil with the free kick by Rafinha. Following closely the movements by Marquinhos, by Murillo, of course Mateus Cunha. Brazil leaving 2 men outside the area, and a man is down. In Argentina, De Paul, the free kick is taken quickly with De Paul down. The referee did not stop the action, but it was cleared. Otamendi with a nice rejection. Almada. Already a key intervention from Thiago Almada, who scored a golazo the other day against Uruguay, now with an assist. Ole chance already coming down. It's early, but Argentina are playing fantastically. Enzo Fernandez, McAllister leaves it for Almada. Watch out with the referee. He's going to get the whistles from the crowd. De Paul. Pinging the ball around is Argentina. Until that miss from Molina. De Paul cuts it quickly. Intensity is the name of the game early on. The Albiceleste recover quickly. Difficult ball here for Otamendi, who tries to play it out with style from the back. But Guti Romero says, let's have none of that. Just skies the ball away. The chest pass from Marquinhos. Wesley. Joelinton. And from Murillo to Guilherme Arana. Murillo, center back for Nottingham Forest. A lot of Brazilian starters tonight performing in the Premier League. Joelinton, who's going to get it here from Newcastle. André and Mateus Cunha both playing in Wolves in Wolverhampton. Marquinhos attempting the long run of Rafinha, and also Wesley. Going to be a throw-in offensively for La Canariña. Opening goal scored by Julián Álvarez in the 4th minute of action. Vini Jr. winning the edge against Molina, but there is Cuti Romero as a support, passing it between the legs. Murillo, Guilherme Arana trying to leave it short for Vinicius. So far, Cuti has been impenetrable. In 9.5 minutes, another pass between the legs by Alexis McAllister for Rodrigo de Paul. Back to Molina. In the way, Joelinton gave him a little present. Argentina today with a bit of a different tactical setup, with Paredes as the defensive midfielder, and then the line of 3 between De Paul, Alexis, and Enzo. Of course, De Paul early on stationed in the right. Thiago Almada playing a bit free to move and put himself wherever he prefers. And then, of course, the reference ahead is Alvarez. Great recovery there, precisely by Alvarez. McAllister. Almada, the run by Tagliafico. Almada trying to put it to Alexis. Argentina has come out with decision. In this game, they know it's not that there's so much at stake, but it's Argentina-Brazil. It's a chance to, again, show the world why they are the reigning defending world champions and a team to be reckoned with for next year's World Cup as well. Argentina coming off 2 straight victories against Uruguay at home and on the road, and against Peru at home in the last FIFA window. Dangerous action here between Otamendi and Romero, but Brazil do not press with a lot of intensity, so they are able to once again escape it, at least for now. There's the applause. De Paul turning around, finding Paredes. Good ball for the run of Enzo Fernandez. Gets inside the area, finds Julián, backwards for De Paul. De Paul, Molina goes on the right. This is a terrific play. Molina inside, golazo! Goal! Enzo! For the world champions. What a play by Argentina, starting it from defense, and the one who moved it forward was Enzo Fernandez, and he's the one who puts it home after the cross by Molina and a slight deflection. The 2 River Plate born and bred stars, Julián Álvarez and Enzo Fernandez, have scored goals in the opening 13 minutes as Argentina leads Brazil 2-0. There they are on your screen, Enzo and Julián, teammates at River Plate, the club who owns this stadium, and now stars internationally for Atletico Madrid and for Chelsea. And here goes Argentina, who recover quickly, and they want to score more. Alvarez, De Paul. It is an onslaught by Argentina, completely dominating Brazil in the early goings. Already down 2 goals. How will Brazil respond? Otamendi back to Emiliano Martinez. Goalkeeper for Aston Villa. Dibu with a pass wide for Paredes. Tagliafico, Almada, Tagliafico back to Paredes. They do not want to send the ball away. Look at Argentina. That's a good recovery by Wesley. The ball bounced off of Tagliafico. Argentina recover it. Playing with oomph, with that extra something. "15 stellar minutes to start this game for Argentina." They're recovering once again. The pass to the middle intended for McAllister was good. Just missed it by an inch. Bento clears. Bini tries to save it, but he saves it straight to Rodrigo De Paul. McAllister. Enzo. Romero back to Enzo Fernandez. Alvarez, and again the Ole chance coming down. Alvarez. What a showcase. Molina protecting the ball with his body. We've got another 3 other games going on at the same time as the Argentina-Brazil game you are watching, and I hope enjoying all across the world. Colombia already up 2 goals against Paraguay, 2-0. Luis Diaz and John Duran. Venezuela, Peru, and Chile, Ecuador tied 0-0 so far. But of course, the biggest action is here at the Monumental. Brazil at least trying to have some possession, calm things down. See if they can try to stop this Argentina team that are just ramming them. Joelinton. Rodrigo. Once again the run by Cunha. And also by Wesley, but Brazil pass it short. The Real Madrid forward gets fouled. Rodrigo gets back up. Takes it from Rafinha. Wesley. Too long intended for Rodrigo. We said this is the 106th meeting officially between Argentina and Brazil. Albiceleste has won 40 times, Brazil 39. That's how evenly matched this game is, with 26 draws. First game dates back to September 20th, 1914, 110 years ago. As we take a look at the first goal, look at what happened. The ball bounces off of Murillo. And then Julian is so quick to get to that ball before Bento. One of the most impressive skills by this immensely talented forward is his fight, his never-ending spirit of going after every ball. And that's Enzo Fernandez's goal. Again, after the cross by Molina, there's a slight deflection, but it does not take anything from the build-up of that play. Counters tending to Bento, 25-year-old keeper for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, teammate of Cristiano Ronaldo, among others. With the official qualification by Argentina to next year's World Cup, they will have participated in every single event since since the one held in Germany in 1974. In total, they've only missed 4 out of a possible 23 World Cups. The 3-time champions and the current reigning defending champs. Brazil is the only nation, the only country in the world to have played in every single FIFA World Cup. Right now, 22 out of 22, and hoping to make it 23 out of 23. The 5-time champs, and the last time they did so was Korea, Japan, 2002. Back to the action with De Paul lobbing it for Nahuel Molina. Guillermo Arana, the Atlético Mineiro left back, sends it to the sideline for a throw-in. Martinez, long ball, perfect placement to Thiago Almada, who gets taken down by Wesley. Crowd wants the yellow. Here is the wildly talented, at just 23 years of age, in Thiago Almada, already quite the career. Began at a pro level in Vélez Sarsfield. Won the CONMEBOL Libertadores last year with Botafogo, now over at Lyon, teammate of Tagliafico. The free kick into the area. Bento clears it with his fists. Paredes. Molina has to go back to Martinez. Dibu with a little fake. Trying to find Romero. Is he onside? I think he is. The assistant lets him continue, at least for now. Romero. Alvarez. Alvarez, little for De Paul, and here is the chance inside, and he didn't want to take a shot, did Thiago Almada. He instead crossed it in. Big chance for the third for Argentina. Ooh. We're going to get a corner. Paredes, the one in charge of taking this free kick, leaves it short. Vinicius. Rodrigo back to Vini, and this is where he is dangerous and very, very quick on the counter-attack. Not a good pass as he put it behind Rodrigo. Oof, what a move. Beautiful move put on by Rodrigo. Between the legs with a little heel touch. Romero. Molina. Quickly to De Paul. Very, very pressured. And here is Vinicius. Against two, Vini trying to go by. There is Romero. Once again offering support. And Molina sends it away. Murillo back to Bento. Seems to have slowed down the pace just a little, understandably, of course, for Argentina after what was a breathtaking performance in the first 15 with 2 goals. They're still very much plugged in. McAllister, Almada, De Paul. Has Alvarez to the middle, but he likes to continue. There is the pass to Julian. Alvarez trying to wait. Ball picked up by Bento. Argentina not only without Lionel Messi, but also without Lautaro Martinez, the center forward for Inter, one of the top scorers across the world. Brazil, of course, without Neymar, and some injuries that we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, mainly Alisson Becker. Bruno Guimaraes, key man in the middle. Cross for Rubini, goes nowhere. Easily picked up by Dibu. So far in 25 minutes, no chances for Brazil to speak of. Once again, the press is on, but Argentina work it beautifully. From one side to the other. Enzo, Almada, Tagliafico, Enzo. Always with the decision already made when the ball reaches the Argentine player. They do not over-dribble. It's one touch and a pass. Whoa, Guti lost it here. Dangerous. And for Brazil, it's the discount. Goal! Mateus Cunha! Goal! For Brazil! And we were just talking about over-dribbling. Took so long to decide what to do. Guti Romero. And very easily, Mateus Cunha took it away from him. Look at all the time wasted by the Argentine center back, and then a very, very good finish. A powerful shot down low. Dibu couldn't reach it, and all of a sudden this game turns on its head. The very first chance for Brazil results in a goal, and now it's 2-1 for Argentina. Molina trying to respond quickly. The cross for Bento. Talk about a gift. Totally unexpected. This is why it's moments like this when a broadcaster has to say it, but it's true. Why this game is so unpredictable, so beautiful, so captivating, because Argentina had been playing near perfect. But a mistake by Guti Romero. And a solid finish. I don't want to say perfect, because Dibu could have reached it. But a strong finish nonetheless from Mateus Cunha makes it 1-2 for Brazil. Wesley. There is Otamendi. Foul after the touch by Enzo Fernandez. It's going to be the first card of this game to Murillo. It's the first goal for Mateus Cunha in this CONMEBOL World Cup Qualifier. It has put Brazil firmly back in this game without doing basically anything on the attack. But that's why they are the Canarinho. That's why they are the scratch. Always dangerous, even when perhaps the last few years have not been the same. That have not been delivering the usual results you would assume and associate with Brazil. Biggest winners of the FIFA World Cup with 5. And as we said a couple of minutes ago, the only team to have played in every single edition of the FIFA World Cup. It's been a couple of rough years. A lot of coaching changes ever since Tite left the position. Dorival Jr. took over in January 2024 as another attempt of a recovery for Brazil. Cuti Romero, who I'm sure will have that mistake in the back of his head all game long. There is Dorival, Conmebol Libertadores winner in 2022 with Flamengo, Recopa winner in 2011 with Inter of Porto Alegre, a 3-time Copa do Brasil champion with Santos, Flamengo and Sao Paulo. Legendary coach inside of the Brazilian domestic league. His first experience with the national squad. Paredes couldn't reach Alvarez. Good recovery from Thiago Almada, who seems to be everywhere. McAllister tried to put a first touch pass for the run of Enzo Fernandez, but couldn't. Joelinton, Rodrigo, a bit more centralized than Vini and Rafinha. Rafinha, who has not gotten a lot of touches in the opening 31 minutes. Joelinton. Marquinhos. Wesley back to André. Here is the Barcelona star, Rafinha. All the way back to Bento. Guti heads it towards the right. The ball for Nahuel Molina. This is the captain, Nicolás Otamendi. Dibu. Straight out of play. Tells you a little bit about the moment of Argentina after conceding the 1-2. Wesley. Rodrigo. Rafinha tried to put that knifing ball. Now finds Marquinhos. Guilherme Arana. Mateus Cunha. Lovely move by the forward. Here's Vinicius, one-on-one against Cuti Romero. Romero going up high. Referee Andrés Rojas says no foul. Felt as if Vinicius tried to exaggerate some contact with Cuti Romero. That ball favors Brazil. That's right, at the assistance of line judge number 1, Alexander Guzman. Ball bounced off of Molina. And there was Vini Jr. trying to provoke. Here is Vinicius. Guarded by 2 plus the backup. Oh, beautiful move by Vini, going past 2. Vinicius, great play, but cut. Stopped by McAllister. Wesley Rafinha, a combo does not work. As here comes Otamendi. Almada. Stake with the pass. Rafinha. Cunha. From behind, a good recovery by Enzo Fernandez. Much more evenly matched. This game right now, Brazil beginning to show some fight. Improving after the goal by Mateus Cunha. Vinicius puts the cross. Interesting, but a little bit offline. Picked up by Dibu. Setting up for a fantastic finish to this first half. Plus the remainder of the second period. Round 14 of the CONMEBOL World Cup Qualifiers from the Más Monumental Stadium in Buenos Aires. A true honor and a pleasure to be calling this game for all of you across the world of football. Argentina, with nerves of steel, clearing that, not clearing, but playing that ball from the back. De Paul, Tagliafico, they've done another masterful job bringing the ball forward. Can they finish it? Tagliafico with a cross to the back. Alone is De Paul. Another cross and a deflection. Up high is Murillo. Joelinton. Thiago fires. Thiago does not fire. With a left. Bento. What a save by the keeper. Everybody and their mama thought Thiago was going to shoot with the right. He faked to his left and found a great strike. That was going in at the top right corner. Had it not been for Bento, that's a terrific save. "36 minutes and a chance for a corner. Playing it short. Almada. De Paul. Set play perhaps. They left some space for Paredes. Good block. Almada. Nice cross inside. Goal! Alexis! Goal! By Argentina! With a touch in front of Bento, and Argentina respond. 10 minutes after the goal by Mateus Cunha, they go back up 2 goals with this set play from the corner. Initially trying for the cross by Paredes, it fell to Almada, who is everywhere in this first half. Look at the cross by Enzo Fernandez. You could not do it any better than that. And Alexis McAllister, a true star, one of the best midfielders in the world, playing for Liverpool, says it's Argentina 3, Brazil 1. Second goal for McAllister in the World Cup qualifiers. The assist by Enzo Fernandez, a thing of beauty. You can already write a very, very complete script of this game, and it's only 38 minutes. Oh, temper's going up. It's getting spicy. Rafinha shoving Tagliafico after, I think, the Argentine left back committed a foul. Talk less was the phrase from Otamendi. Talk less to Rafinha, yes. And you knew this was bound to happen with the statements made by Rafinha before this game. Whenever you get Argentina, Brazil, big personalities, big names. Rafinha talking in the last few days. Clear foul by Tagliafico, of course. But then he's going to get up and just push. And then from behind, Paredes doing his thing, and then, you know. Yellow card for both Tagliafico and Rafinha, if I'm not mistaken. This would be 2 in Brazil, Murillo the other, and the first in Argentina. And while all of this is going on, Venezuela getting a huge goal in a do-or-die game for them, basically, at home against Peru, a game they need to win. Salomón Rondón with the penalty. Another pressure. And a block from Julián Álvarez, running for his life for every single ball. What a game we are watching, ladies and gentlemen. 4 goals already in 40 minutes. A yellow card for Almada. Argentina quickly pick up their second booking. Already has the feel of an epic night, an epic game. Just listen to the crowd here. Esta es la banda de la Argentina. This is the band of Argentina. The fans also having their moment. Rafinha trying to find Bini. There is Cristian Romero. Cristian Romero sending it long. The 4th minute of action. 1-0 for Julián Álvarez in the 12th. 2-0 for Enzo Fernández. In the 27th, the 1-2 from Mateus Cunha. And in the 37th, Alexis McAllister made things 3-1 for the reigning defending world champions. The reigning defending 2-time Copa America champions as well. No foul, says Rojas. Get up, he says to Mateus Cunha. Guilherme Arana. Good little pass from Rafinha. Nobody there to play with Rodrigo. McAllister pulled down by Guilherme Arana. Argentine players want a yellow. So far, I think referee doing a very solid job in a tense game, in a hotly contested night. Couple yellow cards for both sides. Nothing more to say. No interventions in the 4 goals. No VAR interventions as well. For now, there is John Perdomo as the lead man in the booth. Some indication, some instruction to Enzo Fernández there from the pole. Otamendi, Romero. Cuti lobbing it for Molina. And the rivalry also involves the figure of Diego Armando Maradona and Pelé. A reference to what you are hearing from the crowd. Two more minutes will be added once we get to 45. Big thank you, as always, to our production team. This world feed. Vento splits the two Argentine forwards. André, Guilherme Arana. Throw in from Bini. Wasn't well executed, to say the least. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Tagliafico, no foul. Tamendi back to Dibu Martinez. Stoppage time of the first half. Argentina would do very well to just wrap things up and go to break up 2 goals. Looked like a foul by Cuti. Banging with the elbow on Mateus Cunha. They let it continue for Vini. That was not a foul. Therefore, a goal kick. A bit of camaraderie, rare sight in this first half between Romero and the Real Madrid star. Cuti and Romero getting the ovation now from the crowd at the Mas Monumental. Martinez sending it too long, straight out of bounds. You can hear the shouts from De Paul, almost a coach on the field, telling his teammates when to go out and press. That's what they do just now. Long ball forward, watch out with this one. Easily into the box and picked up by Dibu. This is going to do it, I think, from the first half, for the first half. Wait till the whistle from Andrés Rojas, the Colombian referee. What a story for now. This first period saw 4 goals in the Superclásico de las Américas, the Super Derby of the Americas. Argentina, Brazil. So far, not disappointing one tiny bit. Arguments as we go to the dressing rooms. All eyes, of course, on Rafinha. You know Dibu has a hot temper. This is Walter Samuel, a legendary center back. 2 center backs talking it up there, Marquinhos and the wall, Walter Samuel. Arguing about the yellow card to Thiago Almada. I think that's what De Paul was arguing with the official. For now, cooler heads prevail. We'll see what happens in the second if we get substitutions, especially in Brazil as they are down 2 goals. Other than that mistake by Cuti Romero. You could say it was a perfect first half for Argentina. The Scalonetta, coached by Lionel Scaloni, I was going to say. Again, preparing this game beautifully, and the execution has been wonderful by the players.
This is the home of sports.
This is sensational! World class!
Where passion and skill push beyond limits. Break barriers over and over again.
Just electrifying the crowd!
Live the passion. Witness it live. Stream up to 4 devices easily. Home of sports. Only on Astro.
Berjuang untuk menjadi terbaik di dunia demi Malaysia. Hijrat semula dengan 100 Plus Active untuk prestasi lebih baik.
Assalamualaikum Datuk. Kemeriahan mengukir ikatan kasih dan sayang.
Muka seronok dia orang tu, tak ternilai.
Setiap senyuman membawa kisah lain macam.
Buat lambat ke buat lambat?
Buat lambat Shishi buat. Shishi suka Alan.
Hubungan keluarga diduga.
Tak ada manusia kat dunia ni yang sempurna. Duka dia macam tu. Dan dia juga duka untuk awak.
Keikhlasan menyembuhkan jiwa.
Mama awak ni kuat sangat tau.
Mestilah saya kuat. Sebab suami saya akan ada dengan saya.
Cinta menyatukan dua insan.
Saya tiap-tiap tahun takbir raya. Kesertakan niat untuk arwah ayah dengan arwah mak saya.
Rayakan dengan penuh pengharapan. Bahagia lain macam. Di Astro Ria dan Astro Go.
Growing pains, shocking loss. A season of pain for both clubs.
Could have won the game!
Now comes a derby that truly matters. One of bragging rights and salvation. Who will rise above? Watch the possibilities unfold live in the Manchester Derby. The Premier League, exclusively on Astro.
The Thunder is turning up the tension.
What a brilliant move!
Can the Grizzlies take them down this time?
My goodness!
The Bucks are on high alert
What a slam!
as the Knicks gun for a season sweep. And the Lakers seek dominance.
Yes, sir!
Ready to test the Grizzlies' grit.
And he is good in that paint.
Unmissable NBA action. Live and exclusive on Astro. Indian Premier League Cricket proudly presents the 18th edition of its prestigious tournament on a field of dreams. With the game set to storm the nation, the roar is getting louder for the most awaited magnum opus. The Indian Premier League 2025. Live on Astro Cricket and Astro Go.
Sunday, March 30th, UFC returns to Mexico City with a star-studded card. Mexico's first UFC champion, Brandon Moreno, continues his hunt back to the title against top 10 flyweight Steve Ursay. Plus, tough 17 winner Kelvin Gastelum looks to halt the momentum of finisher Joe Pyfer. UFC Fight Night.
I didn't want this. This family curse, this illness. I am a monster. Hide. Oh. I'm a little monster.
The Beast Within. Rent and stream on demand at Go to Channel 480.
Stream the latest China dramas on demand.
今天是我来到这个世界的第7天。
A time travel crime buster. A maiden's quest for immortality.
想为自己一争。
A time to defend your beliefs.
我相信这王法定会给出一个公道。
A fight for your rights. And love destined by the past. Stream all these stories anytime, any way you like. Up to 4 devices. Easily.
Craven, my son, the greatest hunter the world has ever known.
An assassin will use his methods
For the animals.
You like your father.
He puts evil into the world and get rid of people like him. You don't get to do that anymore.
Craven the Hunter premieres March 30th at 9. Only on AXN.
Ima tak salah kalau dia boleh godam sistem bank untuk mencuri.
We've all been like...
You're straight into a trap.
Jangan cakap aku.
Jangan berani. Kau bunuh semua budak-budak kau.
Kau tahu apa nak buat.
Noh Ibu Zara hapuskan menteri korang. Mana duit tu? Setan duit tu pergi. Aku takkan biarkan.
Once and Thief, Season 2. Stream all episodes on demand and catch the final episode on Astro Chitra and Astro Go.
The world's fastest riders are ready to hit full throttle once again. MotoGP is back.
I'm going for gold.
But now, I've got the green light. Catch me if you can.
We'll be on track with flying colors. This year, I will paint the championship in red.
There are more title contenders than ever, but there can be only
The
one.
MotoGP, live on Spo TV.
Kalau hilang satu nanti tak sempurna.
Tak perlu sempurna untuk meriah.
Nak tengok bunga api.
Masuk ah.
Banyak pala, Makcik. Kenapa kau masih tak?
Meriahkan raya dengan merasainya.
seperti mana bulan berbicara.
Orang kampung cakap diorang nampak penanggal.
Apa kata kalau kita berjemaah?
I want to tell you something.
Of course kat mana dapat ni? Cincin ni kita simpan. So minta maaf ya. Elok-elok dalam rumah ya.
Kau nak kemas ni? Aku penat. Tahu tak?
Baby Aro dah terperangkap dekat dalam badan Romi.
Jangan, Cik. Ini suami saya, Cik.
Kali ini, biar meriah lain macam di Astro Prima dan Astro Go.
Alunan Majlis Datuk Sri Siti Nurhaliza memeriahkan raya ini. Bersama artis jemputan. Dengan Majlis Siti 2025, 5 April ini. Meriah lain macam di Astro Ria dan Astro Go. Glory belongs to those who dare push the limits.
Go and score the better.
Now, they've clawed their way here.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic.
No one wants chance to leave empty-handed. This quarterfinals, they will reveal their true strength. The Emirates FA Cup, live on Astro Football and Astro Go. This is the home of sports.
This is sensational! World class!
Where passion and skill push beyond limits. Break barriers over and over again. Live the passion. Witness it live. Stream up to 4 devices easily. Home of sports, only on Astro. The 2026 FIFA World Cup Qualifiers make a dramatic return as Argentina inches closer to the World Cup and Brazil fights to bounce back. Watch this intense quest for glory in the 2026 FIFA World Cup Qualifiers, live on Astro.
Seconds away from the start of the second period, already a substitution incoming for Brazil. Endrick, another Real Madrid forward, the youngster, was bought from Palmeiras. Three changes in total for Brazil. Numbers 15, 19, and 5 coming in. Endrick, Leo Ortiz, and Joao Gomez. Make the game slow, but when we have it, go fast. That's the word from Dibu Martinez. Well, in Brazil, 3 changes. In Argentina, 0. Tells you a little about what this first half has been. Murillo, Joelinton, and Rodrigo will come out and be replaced by Endrick, Joao Gomez, and Leo Ortiz. Joao Gomez, another Wolves man from Wolverhampton in the Prem. Endrick, just 18 years of age. Future of this national team. Currently in Real Madrid. Leo Ortiz, the Flamengo center back, 29 years old for Leo. th edition of the Super Derby of the Americas. Second half is on. The whistle from Andres Rojas. Brazil kicking from left to right on your screen. Argentina from right to left. Both with their traditional colors tonight from the Mas Monumental Stadium. Leo Ortiz now center back on the right side. Marquinhos shifting over to the left. High boot from Mateus Cunha, already played. Trying to reach that ball. It's Tagliafico is not going to do it. Head-to-head record: 40 wins for Argentina, 39 for Brazil, 26 draws. First game they ever played, September 20th, 1914. That's over 110 years ago. Final game was also an Argentinian victory, at least until right now. The final result will be the same. Back then was 1-0 for La Scaloneta in the Maracanã with a goal by Otamendi. Nice play developing here for Brazil with Wesley. Struck down by De Paul. Rafinha. Holding up play, finding Cunha. Endrick wafting it forward. All the way there is Leo Ortiz. Very hard tackle on Almada. Last game played in Argentina between these two countries was back in 2021. Scoreless draw played in the province of San Juan near the Andes. That was for the Qatar 2022 World Cup qualification. Argentina have a nice streak going against Brazil. Have won 3 of the last 4. The other one was a draw. They have not lost to their arch rival since the CONMEBOL Copa America back in 2019, when the Scratch won 2-0. Bad pass from Wesley. See if Argentina can take advantage. They do not have the numbers, but they still go for it with Almada. Trying to turn. McAllister. There's the support from Molina. De Paul goes to Almada. Tagliafico. Betis now settling in with the ball to Otamendi. All the way back from the opposite box to their own area with Emiliano Martinez. This is what Diego said. I was caught in our microphones a couple of minutes ago to try to make the game slow. Sending it long to Julian Alvarez. Julian has a chance over the top. Julian Mendo! What a poor header from Leo Ortiz, and almost taking advantage was Julian. Early second half, 49 minutes. Corner kick from Thiago Almada. Argentina looking for the 4th. Cleared by Marquinhos. Who wants it? De Paul. Leandro Paredes, the Roma midfielder, switching it across. Tough and unable to get it is Enzo. This was the action. Long ball from Dibu. What was Leo Ortiz trying to do? I really could not say. Julian put it beautifully, huh? Beautifully. Had it. Bento calculated it just in time to send it on top of the crossbar. Technical ball. 50-50. Andre got to it. Wesley couldn't handle it. Calister. Almada fighting with Wesley. Calister. Ball won by Andre. And this is João Gomes. Hendrik stationed as the center forward for Brazil. Mateus Cunha over on the right. Rafinha here. Rafinha in the middle. Bini on the left. Ortiz with a little subtle fake. Very good interception from Rudy Romero. Thought he was fouled from behind by João Gomes. Ball for Hendrik. The ball bounces and it's into the hands of Dibu. That was dangerous. Thumbs up from Hendrik. As it was expected, a bit slow to start the second. Argentina, of course, are up 2 goals. They are not in a hurry. Rival Jr. making 3 changes at the break. Argentine coach Lionel Scaloni still has all 5. Next FIFA window slated for early June. More than 2 months from now. Argentina will travel to Chile and then host Colombia. Another nice game. Round 16. Brazil visiting Ecuador and then hosting Paraguay. The ball tackled from behind by Vinicius. The ball on the ground, beautiful stuff for Alvarez. Well read by the Brazilian defense, but still good play out of the free kick. They have a few aces up their sleeves, the Argentinians, when it comes to set pieces. De Paul, once again, playing it on the ground for Paredes. 2 straight examples from the lab of Scaloni. Precisely, there is the man from Pucato. Well drawn up for Paredes, who has a very good shot from distance from his days with Boca and now with Rome. Former PSG man as well. João Gomes. trying to develop something for Brazil to get back in this game. Vinicius controls it. Inbounds. I think it was inbounds. Vinicius, who had an opening pass to the left. He didn't see it. Gomez. Rafinha. Bad pass. And now all alone is Alvarez. That's why he slows down to try to get some help. Finds it in Thiago Almada. One of the stars of the night for sure. Right now, if you ask me, McAllister, Enzo, Almada. Here is Thiago. Beautifully downs that ball. Trying to go for the right. Almada! A name you will hear for years and years to come in the Argentinian national team for sure. Thiago Almada. Already a champion of the world. Part of that squad in Qatar. A late addition. Pass leads to the throw-in. Seems as if Argentina are sort of biding their time here. Ready to strike when the moment presents itself. Unbothered by Brazil. Well, nice turn by João Gomes there for sure. Back to number 5. A whistle for a foul. Up top, Mada heads it to the sideline. 18 years old, Hendrik. Just like we mentioned with Almada. Part of the future for sure of the Verde Amarela. Who still have some work to do to qualify for next year's World Cup, especially if they do lose this game tonight. Arana with a backwards pass to Bento. Leo Ortiz from Flamengo to the PSG center back Marquinhos, the captain. Cunha. No foul once again. Good piece of defending from Cristian Romero, who goes over to Cunha to say something. Paredes. De Paul. First touch pass from Enzo Fernandez, playing almost like a second forward tonight. Near the line of Alvarez and Almada. Rarely see Enzo playing that high up the pitch. And that's a foul on Cuti Romero, who turns beautifully. Foul committed by João Gomes. Trying to make up for that mistake and otherwise played a superb game so far. Cuti, you have to dock him some points, of course, but he's been almost perfect. Cross inside for Tagliafico. As we cross 1 hour of play. And another quick free kick played by De Paul. The cross put on by Enzo. Tough to find well, not even a poor performance, but a performance below 6 points, really, in Argentina, all across the board. But again, Enzo, I think, doing more than enough to look for that man of the match. A goal and assist. And again, perhaps playing a little bit out of position. Though it does not show. Hendrik, a nice escape. Down the right, he is quick. Hendrik to the middle, banged by the ball, but he keeps on going. Hendrik took too long, should have passed it. And the other way we go with Alvarez. Good pass. Straight down the line to McAllister. Against the marking of Andre, who recovers. Wesley inside for Marquinhos. Guilherme Arana. Vinicius Jr. Ball controlled by Mateus Cunha. Tough pass for Rafinha, but gets the benefit of the whistle. A free kick for Brazil. Another foul here against Hendrik, committed by Otamendi. Going to be a free kick for Rafinha and Brazil in 63. Rafinha hits the wall and Dibu controls it. Martinez. Good ball for Julian. Enzo Julian trying to get it back was Gomez, but it continues with the Argentinian possession here with Almada. Rare mistake from Thiago. And Hendrik is not going to get to this one. So far, Argentina snapping the 5-game undefeated streak for Brazil. Their last 5 have been 3 victories and 2 draws. Argentina had lost 2 of their last 6. Rare for this iteration of the national team under Scaloni. A quick free kick once again by Enzo, looking for Alvarez. Argentina had lost games on the road against Paraguay and Colombia in this CONMEBOL World Cup Qualifier, and they lost a home game to Uruguay. That's the 3rd and final loss. So far, they've tied once, and with this victory, if it holds, it'll be 10. 25 goals scored, the best mark in CONMEBOL. Vinicius Junior turning on the speeds. But the cross was very easy for Martinez. Leandro Paredes, good escape with the dribble. The speed of Almada. Oh, took it too long. And the pitch might have had something to do with that one. The only time we saw really mess up a control by a player. Here is Rafinha. Still need to do something to wake up, otherwise they are going to lose this game. As the clock continues to tick without much worry for the home fans. First substitution incoming. The back of the name says Simeone, the son of Cholo, Giuliano Simeone, will come on. A starter on Friday against Uruguay. Has a lot of energy in the tank for sure to run like crazy in these last 25 minutes or so. Good pass from McAllister. Alvarez waited perfectly for the ball to cross it in. Ooh, a chest control. A chest pass rather from Leo Ortiz. Cool under pressure. Alvarez going like crazy trying to recover. They did a little bit extra and got whistled for the foul. First ovation of the night, whoever it is who comes out. And you will hear it for sure because it is Thiago Almada. And it's not just Almada and it's not just Giuliano. Change in Brazil as well, as Sabinho replaces Mateus Cunha, the Manchester City forward. Trying to find something on the bench is Dorival Jr. Sabinho, another youngster, just 20 years of age. Play continues as Hendricks got it. Gets inside the area, passes it to the middle, but Sabinho couldn't get it. The other side, Simeone, 22 years old. Foul here on Enzo Fernandez. And we're gonna get a yellow. It's on Otamendi for the previous foul. It's the third player booked in Argentina. Only two are on the field as Almada has been taken off, and it's a good call by Colombian ref Andres Rojas. Allowing the action to continue, but then stamping Otamendi with a yellow. Argentina currently with 4 Atletico Madrid players on the pitch: Molina, De Paul, Alvarez, and Simeone. Otamendi back to Dibu. Heavy pressure now from Brazil, but Argentina once again work their way out of it. They get space here for Molina. De Paul. Alvarez after the touch by Enzo. De Paul, oof, got taken down. It's another yellow that flies from the hands of Rojas. Andre picks it up. Also the third player booked in Brazil. Also the second one currently on the field, on the field. With Rafinha. Entering already the final 20 minutes of regulation. Here at the Monumental, a long ball for Tagliafico. This is interesting. If it crosses to the middle, Tagliafico looking for McAllister. And on the rebound, Simeone! Goal! Giuliano! Goal! For Argentina! Out of nowhere came the right-footed bomb of the son of Cholo, Giuliano Simeone, for Argentina to extend their lead and now officially make it a goleada, a true beatdown of Brazil. For the fourth time, a quick free kick taken by Argentina, the cross by Tagliafico intended for McAllister, but then was Simeone. What a shot from Giuliano. A masterclass from Argentina. A Scaloni masterclass. A Scalonetta masterclass. Argentina 4, Brazil 1. A first goal for Giuliano Simeone with the national team comes rather against their arch rival. And we said it a few minutes ago, looked like Argentina were biding their time to score, totally untroubled by what Brazil was doing. Here's De Paul. Didn't get involved because it was offside. McAllister. More changes coming in the Scalonetta. It'll be Facundo Medina. Perhaps an injury of sorts from the gestures of Scaloni. Now the crowd are back to their feet, waking up after the goal by Simeone. Look at how they are moving from side to side in the crowd, in the stadium. Yellow for De Paul, who cannot believe it. 2 substitutions will take place in Argentina. For that action by De Paul, it was Paredes who committed the foul. A mistake by the field. VAR can correct it. We'll see if they actually do so. John Perdomo leading the charge there. applause for Tagliafico. Facundo Medina, the 25-year-old player for Lens in France, checks in, and Alexis McAllister, another star of the night, breaking their hands in applause. The crowd, and Nico Paz, one of the youngsters, 20 years old, playing for Como, on loan from Real Madrid. One of the Europibes, the youngsters from Europe. He of the Alejandro Garnacho category, or generation, rather. Matias Soule, another name that goes in that category, to be more precise. 76 minutes, and a free kick for Rafinha following the yellow card to De Paul. For now, at least. It's a foul by Paredes. Rafinha! Dibu Martinez! Or a crossbar. Dibu says he didn't touch it. Yeah, he's right. No touch by Martinez. Straight to the crossbar. It looked like Dibu had a hand there, but straight off the woodwork. Good execution, though, by Rafinha. Just a little bit too high. Simeone with the header. He scored Argentina's fourth in the 71st minute. In what many people call the biggest game in the world of football, at least at an international level, Argentina are showing why they are the team to beat. Despite what you can say about other nations, Spain for sure has to be right up there, the current Eurocopa champions. Always careful with the big names like Germany, England, even Brazil, of course, in this tough moment. But right now, well, France for sure. 2 straight World Cup finals for Les Bleus and 1 win. Oh! That's called jueguitos in Spanish for Dibu, playing some games. Hard foul on Enzo Fernandez, and the night lends itself to those kinds of moves, like the one put on by the Argentinian goalkeeper. We got to be careful with these next minutes. Let's not get the game get out of hand. Big responsibility there with the referee Andres Rojas and the rest of his crew. Try to finish this game in the most civilized way possible. Crowd jokingly trying to, or calling for the game to be suspended, since it's such a lopsided victory. Leo Ortiz got the yellow. And the final 2 changes in Argentina, Ezequiel Palacios and Angel Correa, wearing the number 10 that of course belongs to Lionel Messi, who has to be kicking himself that he missed this game. Though Argentina certainly have done well without him. Enzo Fernandez, Argentina going for the 5th. The run by Simeone. Deep run by Giuliano. Cross to the back. Enzo, no. Nico Paz. Paredes wants his goal. Paredes! Pinto to the corner. Final two changes in Argentina. Ovation. For Julian Alvarez, who scored the game's opening goal in the fourth. Replacing him, Angel Correa, teammates. One more man from the Colchonero, from the Atletico Madrid squad. 30 years old for Correa. Started his career with San Lorenzo. And Ezequiel Palacios, one of the big names over at Bayer Leverkusen in Germany, replacing Paredes. Palacios, another River Plate product. 5 changes already made in Argentina. Brazil has done 4. Cross inside, rejected by Marquinhos. Simeone. Nothing there. As we are into the final 10. Almost into the final 8. And you will hear this ole, ole. From now till the final whistle, I would imagine. Interception. Endrick. Could have been handball. Final change coming in Brazil as they go here with Wesley. Opening it to Sabinho. Sabinho guarded by 2. Here is the bit of showmanship from Martinez. Scaloni saying no, no, no. Doesn't want that. It'll be Ederson, the Atalanta man from Italy. Checking in, replacing Andre. Now the 10th and final substitution of the game. Grabbing the jersey of Enzo Fernandez was Wesley. Look at Facundo Medina. Correa, another of the subs. Giuliano. Pass. No foul against Nico. Vinicius. Ederson. Great recovery by Angel Correa. Motivated by his teammates' effort, continuing the fight. Another characteristic of this Argentina team, the substitutes that come in try to match what they see from the starters. Great competition across the board. Some new faces like Nico Paz, like Simeone, Giuliano. Romero. Enzo. Medina. Final 5. Medina. Total beatdown by Argentina tonight against their arch rivals. Foul by Vinicius. 106th edition of the Super Derby of the Americas. Medina getting it here after Otamendi. Giuliano, Medina. No foul, says the referee. Looked like one from Rafinha. Hendrik gets inside the area. Closing up shot is Otamendi. They are going against Hendrik, who is going to get booked with a yellow card. The 5th in Brazil. That's a clear foul by Rafinha initially. Did not appear all that much for a yellow, to be quite honest. Perhaps the referee making up sort of that previous call or previous foul. Looks like Enzo was sort of mimicking the crowd chant. Ibu, Otamendi, Medina. Foul against Ezequiel Palacios and Scaloni. Always staying connected to the game, telling Medina to send it long rather than sort of divide that ball with that pass to Palacios. Throw in from Medina, who continues, makes the brilliant pause and gets the corner and gets the applause. Good play from Facundo Medina. Argentina are going to go to 31 points. The applause from Rodrigo de Paul. Leader in, on and off the pitch for this squad. Terrific player for Atletico Madrid. Started in Racing here in Argentina. Tried to get it back. There, cut by Vinicius. The Albiceleste started the night already into next year's World Cup, following the draw between Bolivia and Uruguay. And they will end the night having defeated their arch rival with authority. Scores in the other games have moved in just one of them, as Paraguay have tied it up 2-2 with a goal by Julio Enciso. It's still Venezuela up 1-0 over Peru, and Chile tying with Ecuador 0-0. Once all the games are over, including this one, we'll update the standings. We wrap up this FIFA window, rounds 13 and 14. Just 4 games remaining before we find out which 6 teams will play next year in the United States, Mexico and Canada, and the 7th possible team with the Interconfederation playoff. Yellow card here for Enzo Fernandez for that late hit on Ederson. Three minutes of stoppage time. Correa all the way back to Romero. Long ball looking for Giuliano. Watch with the bounce. Giuliano wins initially. Then no foul, it appears, from Wesley. When we see each other again, Argentina will be hosting Colombia for round 16. Before that, they will travel to Chile to play the team coached by Ricardo Gareca. Brazil on their part, but a trip to Ecuador and a home game with Paraguay as they try to qualify and continue their trend of being the only team. The ball almost crowns the night with that gem. Brazil again trying to become the only nation to ever participate in every single World Cup edition. Most likely they will achieve it, but they are not in just yet. Long controlled recovery. This could be the fifth. Correa cutting. Correa has to find a backwards pass, but Ortiz got it from him. Simeone. And so shades of Mexico, but a different result. Well, this should do it. A couple of seconds before reaching minute 93. The whistle blows from the referee, Andres Rojas. And in what many people call the world of football's biggest game, Argentina has shown why they are the best in the world. Not only because of the fact they are the reigning defending world champions and the reigning defending two-time Copa America champions, but because they have just demolished Brazil 4-1 in a scoreline that could have been even bigger had it not been for the only mistake made by Cuti Romero and the goal by Mateus Cunha. Julian Alvarez, Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister and Giuliano Simeone. The 4 goals in this memorable night in the Monumental. Fireworks that really are well suited for a night like this one. Argentina showcasing their level without Messi, without Lautaro Martinez. They did not need them tonight against Brazil. A very, very poor performance by the Canarinha, with, again, just that goal from Mateus Cunha, and basically no other offensive chances that you can think of. For my the star of the night, Enzo Fernandez, but you can go many places. Julian, De Paul for sure, Alexis McAllister. Thiago Almada, another one that I want to forget. And all the people at the Mas Monumental Stadium will not forget this night for sure. Get the feeling that you are on top of the world with a team like this. Dibu gifting his shirt to one fan. Celebration. As the lights are back on in the arena. And we'll hear from the protagonists shortly once they are done celebrating, which could take a while. It's no problem for us.
PGA Tour arrives in Texas for the first of 2 straight weeks in the Lone Star State. The race for the FedEx Cup heats up at Memorial Park Golf Course for the Texas Children's Houston Open.
This is the home of sports, where passion and speed conquer all tracks, all turns.
It all happens in the blink of an eye.
The slightest error is fatal.